Hello students, week 15 physics for grade 10, chapter 24, lesson number 6, order tends to disorder. Textbook page 473 and 474. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to describe what happens to the orderly state of any natural system. You learned the first law of thermodynamics that states that energy can be neither created nor destroyed. Second law adds that whenever energy transforms, some of it degenerates into waste heat unavailable to do work. Another way to say this is that organized usable energy degenerates into disorganized non-usable energy. It is then unavailable for doing the same work again. Here you can see the figure. Push a heavy crate across a rough floor and all your work will go into heating the floor and crate. Work against friction turns into disorganized energy. So you can say here order tends to disorder. Organized energy in the form of electricity that goes into electric lights in homes and office buildings degenerates to heat energy. The electrical energy in the lamps, even the part that briefly exists in the form of light, turns into heat energy. This energy is degenerated and has no further use. So you can say here order tends to disorder. The Transamerica Pyramid and some other buildings are heated by electric lighting, which is why the lights are on most of the time. We see that the quality of energy is lowered with each transformation. Organized energy tends to disorganized forms. Imagine that in a corner of a room sits a closed jar filled with argon gas atoms. When the lid is removed, the argon atoms move in haphazard directions, eventually mixing with the air molecules in the room. The system moves from a more orderly state, like argon atoms concentrated in the jar, to a more disordered state, argon atoms spread evenly throughout the room. The argon atoms do not spontaneously move back into the jar to return to the more ordered containment. With the number of ways the argon atoms can randomly move, the chance of returning to an orderly state is practically zero. Disordered energy can be changed to ordered energy only at the expense of work input. Plants can assemble sugar molecules from less organized carbon dioxide and water molecules only by using energy from sunlight. In the broadest sense, the message of the second law is that the tendency of the universe and all that is in it tends to disorder. So the point here is ordered systems always become disorder. Now, can you answer this question? What happens to the orderly state of any natural system? Try to answer the question. Thank you and see you next time.